Hey, it's Dallas J. Moore here on SocialRepublic.com. Busy week, lots going on. I'm glad we're getting close to moving things along with this new year, 2012. Things are really happening, and that's a great thing. Something I want to talk about this week, it's really important. Red light, green light, and social media. I know everybody's probably played that game, red light, green light. You know, you're playing a pool, red light, everybody has to stop, green light, everybody gets to move forward. Kind of a fun game. I remember doing that a lot when I was a kid on the playground and the swimming pool and doing fun things like that. But this time I'm talking about how it relates to social media. Now, there's a lot of brands out there that are using social media, Facebook and Twitter to engage and create community around their products and services. This is great. We've already known this. We've talked about it. People have been doing it for quite a while now, which is fantastic. The thing that some brands are doing is they're moving more towards one outlet than another. They may be really heavily engaging on Facebook and neglecting their Twitter feed. This is, of course, an option. It is, however, something that you need to realize, one, that not everybody's on Facebook. Of course, there are 800 million plus people on Facebook, but people may not think to use you and access you on Facebook and your brand. Same goes with Twitter. There's a lot of people that are on Twitter, but they may not know that you're on Twitter, and they may not be actively engaged with you on Twitter. So if you're heavily using Facebook and Twitter and decide that Twitter's just not where it's at for you, it's important to, in my opinion, if you're going to stop, completely delete your account or let people know that you're going to be more active on Facebook and to check there for more updates. The thing you don't want to do is have it stay sitting still and kind of just lose its luster. You know, after 30 days, after 40 days, after 50 days plus, you know, people start to wonder, are you guys still there? Are you still in business? What's happened? What's going on? And those are questions that you don't want being asked about you and your brand. So always keep it consistent, keep it up to date. If you're going to decide to not use Twitter, for example, and heavily rely on Facebook, just make sure people know that and give them the link so they know where they can find you and engage with you, questions, conversations, what have you. Because you don't want them to kind of be up in the air. There's a lot of brands that some of which have gone out of business, and you know that by the fact that they aren't on Twitter anymore, and it might be 300 or 400 days. It's a pretty good indication they're not coming back. So think about that this week. If you're really using a lot of social networking channels to engage, make sure you pick ones that are relevant and work well for you and that you enjoy working with. But also remember, if you're going to walk away from one, to let people know what's going on. You don't want them to have those questions. Are you in business? Are you out of business? Are you here? Are you not here? What's happening? We don't want them to ask those questions. We want them to ask, how much is it? When can I get it? Where can I find it? When can we get set up? So take those things into account this week. So red light, green light with social media. Basically what it means, don't stop and go. Keep it consistent and make sure you're sticking to your strategy and your plan and your direction with your social media. We don't want you spinning your wheels and just deciding it's not right and quitting and then coming back, because people get confused. And if you're not there, they may think you're gone forever. So decide, are you going to be there or are you not going to be there? And do that consistently. So don't stop and go with your social media. There's no pause. Once you've pressed play, there's no shutting it off. So make sure you're doing it and doing it well. If you can need anything from us or we can help, questions, feel free to contact us. We'd be happy to help. So this is Dallas J. Moore with SocialRepublic.com. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. And just remember, there's no stop and go with social media. Thanks.